Okay, I am back to talk about how I prepare my tea or to show or demo or whatever of how I prepare my tea. So my tea is the Dr. Bobby Price tea. It's the 14, I'm doing the 14-day tea. Although he has one for 30 days. I started in October of 2024 with my first 14-day detox, herbal detox to be exact, and it was amazing. I saw great results, and from that day, from that point, I vowed that I would do this detox every 90 days. Now, I should have done it in January would have been my 90th day, January 2025. However, life gets in the way. Now, because I had to be at home and I wasn't at home to do, I really wanted to do the 30 days. However, I couldn't even do the 14 days up until now. I started the 14 days on April the 8th. I'm on my 12th day today. So, tomorrow will be my 13th day, and Tuesday will be my 14 days of taking the herbal detox tea by Dr. Bobby Price. This one is the parasite, and then we have the tummy detox tea. Now I do have two mason jars. They are 64 ounces. However, you only need 32 ounces for the mason jars. Okay, first I boil 64 ounces of water, spring water, that is, no tap water. Use spring water. 64 ounces because 32 ounces go in each jar. Okay, so let's get started. I have my tool. I have my tablespoon is what you should use, not a measuring spoon, but a regular tablespoon. So don't use a measuring spoon. Use just a flat tablespoon because you want to make sure that you get the right amount and it is flat, as Dr. Price explained. So first I'm just doing it. It doesn't matter which order, but I just picked up the parasite. So the parasite, I'm trying to make sure I don't get too much in the spoon. It's kind of hard because you're trying to make sure you don't get too much. So I am now, this is my, see, it should be flat. It shouldn't be a heap of that. So I'm flattening it out to make sure I have one tablespoon. So I put that tablespoon in the jar, and then I will put another tablespoon in the jar. So let's see, is this a heap? Because it can't be no heap. It has to be a tablespoon. So that's good. So that is the parasite. Now I will move on to the tummy detox. So do the same thing. I will put a tablespoon of tummy detox in my 32 ounce mason jar. So this is the tummy detox. It is a stomach tummy. Okay, that is it. So I think that's good. So I'll put that in the second jar, and then I get another tablespoon of this out of the bag. And yeah, okay. So I think this is it. Let me make sure I have enough. So there you go. So there you go. So after I do that, I'm going to pour in my water into the 32 ounce jar. 32 ounces of spring boiling water. That's my first 32 ounce. And this is my second 32 ounce. Okay, there we go. After which I will put my lids on my jars. I'm going to shake them up. Now they have to fuse for 6 hours. 6 hours. So usually I start this at between 7 and 8 a.m. and I start drinking. Okay. So that is the parasite. The parasite is usually darker, but remember, it has to fuse. You see all of those little bits and pieces. Let me show you what I use. So to prevent those herbs from going into my drinking cup, because that has happened, I use cheesecloth. And the cheesecloth, you just cut, you can get it at Walmart anywhere for $3 or $4. So what I normally do, and I will see how this look. That is the tummy tea. See all of those herbs in there? Yes. And again, this is the parasite. So what I'm going to do is put the cheesecloth that I cut over top of the jar. Okay. And as you can see, there's no holes. So that will not go into my drinking cup because it's nothing worse. First of all, this tea is extremely, extremely bitter. And it's nothing worse than you trying to get that tea down and all of this stuff is in your mouth from the herbs, from the tea. So that's why I use the cheesecloth. I also use a strainer. So I simply place the strainer into my cup and then I just simply pour, and you don't have to have the strainer. I just use both to make sure. But it doesn't. I've tried it before without the actual strainer, and again, I'm holding this because it's hot. You see no holes. So you just pour it into the cup, and that way you will prevent the herbs from your drinking cup. Now, it's 32 ounces in each jar. That's 64 ounces that you have to drink of this tea. You don't drink them together. You drink one completely and then you move on to the next one. So if I want to do the parasite first, I drink all my parasite completely, 32 ounces. Then I go on to my tummy tuck. You do not mix them together. You avoid gupping up the tea. You want to sip it. You drink 4 to 8 ounces every 15 minutes. So you know what I did, because it's hard. It's like I say, it's bitter. It's bitter. I'm going to just keep it real. It is bitter. As you continue to drink it day after day, remember it's 14 days. This one is, you do have a 30-day as well. You will get, I'm not going to say used to the taste, but you can tolerate it better. You can intake it better, okay? I set a timer though. I do the 8 ounces of tea, and I set a 15-minute timer. And I do that so that I am aware of the time, because it should only take, essentially, you should only drink, you should be finished by 2 hours. If you drink 4 to 8 ounces every 15 minutes, well, it might be a little bit over, because I drink 8 ounces. I don't drink 4. I just go ahead and drink the 8 ounces. So if you drink 4 ounces, of course, it's going to be a little bit longer, maybe another half an hour or whatever, before you get the tea down. But that is how I do it. I'm going to tell y'all, it is absolutely wonderful. I would encourage you, if you are trying to live a clean lifestyle, meaning eating a clean, healthy lifestyle, the thing that you could start is a Herbal Detox by Dr. Bobby Price. It has been amazing for me. I've lost over 10 pounds since the 8th of April. I wasn't even really, well, I would take that back. I did, because I was at I was trying to lose. I've been back and forth out of town, right? And you know, when you are out of town, it's hard. I try to eat as healthy as I can, but it's hard. And it was hard to get that 10 pounds off for a month. Over a month, I was trying to get this 10 pounds off. So the Herbal Detox has allowed me to get that 10 pounds off. Another thing is, when you come off of this Herbal Detox, you don't just go and just eat all kinds of stuff. You still need to eat clean. You still need to eat healthy. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't eat meat anymore. While you're doing this 14 days, 30 days, no animal products whatsoever. No milk, no meats, no cheese, no dairy products, no animal products. It's a clean. That's why that's the whole purpose of doing the herbal detox, to cleanse your system. I know when I was doing my skin is clear. It is just, it feels good. My stomach feels good. My digestive system is thanking me for doing this detox. I will do it again in another 30 days. I'm going to try to do that 30-day detox. I'm going to do it again, repeat this, or take this detox, the herbal detox, in another 90 days. I vowed that I would do it every 90 days because it made me feel absolutely good, wonderful. So, again, my skin is nice. You got to drink your water. It's very, very important to drink your water. On the previous video, I kind of went over some things about your bathroom routine and all of that. So I won't get into all of that. I won't get into what I eat because I've already discussed that in the previous video. But y'all, please, I encourage you, if you are trying to get fit, lean, healthy, please try Dr. Bobby Price's Detox, Herbal Detox. Dr. Herbal Detox. I will leave his website link on the page. Please visit his website. He talks a lot. I just watched a video that he talked about plant-based food, that how a lot we have to be careful because a lot of things out here are not just because it says organic, I should say. Just because it says organic, of course, doesn't necessarily mean it's true organic. So he give you some good information. I start using stuff on my face because it helps spots. I forgot what it was. I can't even think of it. Black something oil. But anyway, watch Dr. Bobby Price. I do have two more doctors to share with you about intermittent fasting. That has been excellent for me and it's been doing a great job. But yeah, please tune in for Dr. Bobby Price. Try that, y'all. I'm telling you, you will feel your digestive system will thank you. It's all the mind, the body, and the soul. It's not just your body, it's your mental too. You have to change your mindset about eating healthy, about, not that yo-yo diet, but to eat clean, changing your lifestyle. That's what it's called. Because after you do this detox, you're not going to go back to all that stuff that you were eating before, all that fried food, all them white breads, all that white rice. You're not going to go back to that. So again, make sure you tune in to Dr. Bobby Price. He is absolutely wonderful. I love Dr. Price. He gives out some great information. But until the next video, don't forget to ask an older woman. Cheers. Be well.